All right, this one's gonna be a banger. Hit it. On October 13th, in the year 2003, our Lord and Savior, Masahiro Sakurai, bestowed upon the Earth another one of his miraculous games, Kirby Air Ride. Kirby Air Ride is a racing game starring our beloved pink puffball creation, Kirby, as he drives around 9 different courses on a multitude of different machines. And although this game is beloved by many, this game has come out 20 years ago. Does it still hold up? That's what I'm about to find out today. Now, even though this game is classified as a racing game, I would personally say it's more of a party game more than anything. There are loads of challenges for you to complete which unlocks characters, vehicles, and even music. But I'm getting ahead of myself. When you first load up the game, you get this video of Kirby driving around doing all his shenanigans. Then once you're done watching it, you log into the main menu where you're presented with 3 different choices. Each choice is a game mode which has multiple sub-choices depending on what you're looking to play. These game modes are Air Ride, Top Ride, and City Trial. In Air Ride, the gameplay is fairly simple. You pick your vehicle, you select which track you want to race on, and you race. In Air Ride, you have 2 choices on how you'd like to play. You have the normal game mode where you race against computers or other players, and then you have Free Run, where you just race around the track infinitely trying to get the fastest time. In the normal mode, there are 8 different racetracks you can race on and 1 track to unlock. Much like the other Kirby games, tracks are fairly simple, but there are a lot of secret paths and ways to help you win the race faster. Each stage is better for certain vehicles, such as some is better for flying and some is better for running on the ground. In these tracks, enemies are scattered throughout the different parts of the map. Although the enemies can hurt you, they really don't do much aside from slow you down a little bit. They're really there to give the players abilities during the match. As you approach one, simply tap A to suck them up and gain their abilities. These can range from having a sword, shooting electricity, or just being a bird and flying. Not every enemy gives you an ability, however, the developers make it pretty easy to tell which characters do. Some tracks even have speed boosts scattered around to help you catch up to the enemy players. Overall, Air Ride is a very solid and fairly simple game mode. Next up is Top Ride. The choices for this mode is the same as Air Ride. However, in this mode, it's kind of like a Mario Party minigame where you race around a small track really fast as items drop down. The controls for this game mode are, not great. At first, the game mode makes you think that it's one of those mini games that no matter the direction you're facing, as long as you hit left, you turn left, or you turn right, you turn right. However, at different parts of the map, it just resets itself, and now left could be right and right could be left, and by the time you're used to it again, it switches again, and I just gotta say, not cool. Honestly, this game mode was really rough to play. I can't really recommend anyone try it. And now for the best part of the game. City Trial is by far the best part of the game. It is insane how fun and addicting this game mode is. When you select City Trial, you actually have 3 different choices you can pick from, compared to the standard 2 from the other game modes. 2 of the choices are the same as the other ones, however the third one is called Stadium, but I'm getting a little ahead of myself. But now let's just talk about the main mode. When you start, you and your opponents are loaded into a city with 5 different areas. Everyone starts off with the same vehicle, however, as you drive around the city, you'll find different vehicles of different types that you can switch out to. You don't have to switch vehicles if you don't want to, however, each vehicle has a strength to it, whether it be flying, having a lot of defense, strength, going super fast. It depends on what you're looking for and what you'd like. As you drive around the city, you'll start finding different colored boxes. Each box contains specific items that you'll find throughout the city. Blue boxes contain power-ups that help strengthen your vehicle as well as healing items. Each power-up boosts a specific part of your vehicle, from turning, to top speed, to flying. However, these power-ups aren't just limited to the blue box. You can actually find them randomly scattered throughout the city. Blue boxes are just the best place to find them. Just be careful when you're looking throughout the city and inside the blue boxes. Not every power-up is actually a power-up.
What?
Some actually take away the power instead of giving it to you. Next is the green box. Now this box just has items that will help you throughout the city. Sometimes the computers like to run into you or even attack you, which if you take enough damage, it will destroy your vehicle. When your vehicle is destroyed, you'll end up dropping a lot of your power-ups, and you'll have to find a new vehicle in order to continue. So these items help keep the computers away from you. The last box is the red one. Somewhat similar to the green box, these boxes contain abilities that you can use throughout the city. All the abilities are the standard Kirby ones that you'd normally see during the normal races. However, the red boxes also have a secret within them. Sometimes in the red box, they'll drop pieces of a vehicle. There are 2 different types of vehicles that you can get from these red boxes, each vehicle having 3 pieces. Once you get all 3 pieces to the corresponding vehicle, you'll get 1, the Dragoon vehicle. This vehicle is really fast and flies very well. You can basically stay in the air forever. And the second, my favorite, the Hydra. Hydra is the fastest vehicle in the game. The only downside with it, in order to move that fast, you have to charge it for a long time. These 3 boxes will be crucial to your success in this game mode. By now, you're probably wondering, what do I do with all these power-ups? What are they for? Well, hold your horses, I haven't gotten there yet. Stop being impatient. As you drive throughout the city, sometimes random events will happen. Some of these events will help you, some are meant to trip you up, and some just straight out get in your way. Another aspect about this game mode that makes it so great is its exploration. Even though the city isn't very big, there are a lot of secret places and tunnels that you can find power-ups and boxes. There's so much to see and explore, it is impossible to do everything in one playthrough. But you're probably wondering about now, how do you win this game mode? Well, once the timer reaches 0, the game will take you to a screen where it shows you all the different power-ups you've collected throughout the run. Once you're ready to move on, the final event will happen. These events can range from races, to flying challenges, to even boss battles. These different events can be played separately in the third choice in this game mode, Stadium Mode. One of the cool things you can do in City Trial is go into the settings and adjust how you want to play the game. What I mean by that is, for instance, let's just say the only event you want to do at the end is racing. You can set it so that you can only do races. No boss battles, no flying challenges, just races. Same thing if you just want boss battles. You can switch it to just boss battles, no races. The only thing I personally recommend that you change is the time. I always found whenever I was trying to play the game, there wasn't enough time, even when I set it to the highest setting. But that's just my personal opinion. You might find that the shorter games are better. That's just how I see it. So in the end, did Kirby Air Ride hold up? Well, even though the game is very simple, there are a ton of things to do, and there's so much replay value here. You will honestly keep yourself busy for hours. It's very easy to get addicted to a game mode and lose track of time. Personally, I think Kirby Air Ride still holds up to this day, and I think it deserves a port to the Switch. But that's just my opinion. If you disagree with me, let me know down in the comments. Alright guys, that's it for me today. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up. If not, hit down, and I will catch you guys in the next one.